Good afternoon, my viewers. And today I have wonderful guest, Linda G. Comanche. All of you probably know her because she's a famous psychic from California.
Hi, Violetta. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I will just start my candle.
I'm going to put my sound up just a little so I can hear you better. Okay.
Okay.
So the world is changing, my friend.
It's absolutely, they say bad things go together. I think Trump is one bad thing and he's pulling more bad things with him.
But remember the end result. We're going to be okay.
Yes, we have to think positive.
Yes.
So as usual, we will be asking each other questions that we don't have any clue what the other person has for us, and we might have similar ones even ready because everything is so intriguing. So who starts? You are as a guest, you can shoot me first.
Do you want me to ask you first? Okay, people have asking me about, and you probably have answered this because you know sometimes we get repeats. Eric Prince.
Yes, I was thinking about him. And Brady, you know, Elliot Brady, they were on that island together. So what do you want to know about him?
Just anything you can see in the future. Like, will he get caught red-handed with all the negative he's been doing? Will he be in trouble?
He is moving out of the picture. It looks like he's doing everything behind and we can't see him. We are zooming at him and he's moving like on a machine that without using hands or foot or anything, he is just sliding.
Like a snake?
Like, you know, like a robot that is moved on a side quietly, but I have the feeling that he's controlling behind so many things. And we can't zoom on him because he is the puppet master from behind.
Right. And they say he's working to catch liberals that are working hard against Trump.
And, you know, who knows what his plans are, but I thought that Mueller had so much about him in his report and nothing came out because they were on that island.
Right, right.
And we don't know anything about that.
Right.
I will spread the cards. I just was shuffling them with my eyes closed and pulling the cards.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to turn my fan off. I think it's a little loud. Be right back.
All right. And I don't know if, okay. He is the gambler behind the scenes.
Ooh, I like.
Yeah, I don't see you. I see only the face with.
I know, I'm going to bring it back up. Sorry, I put it on pause for a minute. Thank you. I need to go turn the fan off. Ooh, who's that?
That's a judge. The woman judge will take care of him one day. They are working on him from, you know, because he is the gambler behind the scene, doing everything that we don't know what's going on. He's really hardworking to help Trump.
Okay.
He thought that he will get, I'm worried that he might be even steering the pot now.
Oh, yes, I'm sure he is.
Yeah. So now.
Okay. Now you can ask me a question.
Yes. And this one is GOP thinking about suspending Trump and letting Pence to run the country? Because
this is so weird. So you just said, I asked you a question you were thinking of. And today I was going to do my own video later, but I definitely got a hit. He had a lunch today, Trump did, with the GOP. And when they came out, like McConnell with the mask looking straight down, nobody could ask any questions, and they looked upset. So my feeling was, he's causing so much chaos and demanding loyalty from them that I'm feeling behind the scenes conversation. I see Nancy Pelosi coming up with something else.
So she came today with the Bible, and she was so obsessed with Trump using the Bible.
No, but this is something that's going to come out about Trump that they're going to use. And I see actual McConnell talking to Pence saying, look, we want him to step down and we want you to take over.
That would be great.
But I see Trump fighting it. He's going to go crazy.
Because, of course, and he thinks, he's surprised that he has not that many people on his side right now.
No, people are starting to really be, and all this stuff he's ordering from the military, he really legally can't do that. It's amazing. So
military.
I do see, it's funny you said that, because I could see as clear as day McConnell telling Pence. Now, I don't know if it actually happens.
I'm sorry.
But I see McConnell telling Pence, we need to somehow bring Trump down. We're losing horribly. We're going to have to save something here. That's what I saw.
And I think even Lindsay will be backing out. Because I think now that Trump is liability for them, not someone that they are thinking about being the next president.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, the numbers are going to keep dropping.
And they have to start.
Of course, it'll be fake news.
Yeah, we will be the fake news too. But we are the free thinkers.
Okay, so now let me ask you.
Yes.
Apparently, word is that Hope Hicks was the one that started that whole going to the church and holding the Bible. By the way, he was holding the Bible reversed.
That's so.
It was her idea. And the people that were walking along with Trump thought that they were just going to see what the demonstration thing was like. They were going to try to clear it out, but they didn't realize this was a photo op for him to act like he's spiritual. He's not. I've read people that worked with him in New York. He is a spiritual. He's not a Bible thumper. He wanted to take the the presidential oath with his book, not with the Bible. And his staff said, no, you got to do it with the Bible. He wanted to do that book.
His own book. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so tell me about Hope Hicks behind the scenes.
What is that? Why is she buckling him up with the cross on the buckle? It's like a belt with the buckle, with the cross on it.
Interesting.
It's a buckle and cross. She thinks that way she can help him somehow to be more evangelical, sorry.
That makes total sense.
So she thinks buckle up this and go, and because that's your safety probably belt.
Yes. Those are the people that love him.
3 cards. You can count. 1, I have.
1.
I have 1.
2.
Yes.
3.
Okay. She is looking towards the future. She is looking for some help coming because she thinks that the help will come. The evangelical, because they are in deep depression. They are worried. So they are touching the angel card. Look at him as a savior for your religion. How does someone who has so many sins can be and
It's just, it's absolutely, well, it's almost the Hitler energy, you know? The fear, he did exactly what Trump's doing, he did.
You know what? Hitler was smart. I don't like Hitler. My family suffered because of him, so I'm not his. But he was not destroying his own cabinets. He was
Exactly.
making the propaganda on his side. So,
Right.
you know, he has far away behind Hitler even.
Right.
It's not that I'm pro-Hitler. My grandfather survived Auschwitz, so don't even think that I'm pro-Hitler.
Right.
Hitler was writing books. He was very smart that way.
Right, but I just read an article about Hitler. He was obsessed with what the media was saying about him, like Trump is.
Of course,
Yeah.
he was controlling.
Right. Okay, hit me up, girlfriend.
Okay. Is America going to be more divided for the next few months?
I heard yes immediately, but let me look. Let me look at what they say. Is America going to be more? It's weird. This is a weird thing. I see people going like this, and then I see them coming together. So although we're separating, we are also, and it almost makes a heart, because in this turmoil and pain, and a lot of stuff about Donald Trump will come out to actually make people take a second look. Because I think there's a lot of things that these people that love him so much have no clue. And so, you know, but there, you know, there will be a lot of separation. Let me look. And then him saying, and I'm going to defend the Second Amendment. What's the Second Amendment got to do with protesting?
And he's taking freedom of manifestation, taking away from them.
But let me tell you something. I feel he was actually disappointed, because there was a few of those there's those white nationalists that are down there, but nobody was down there marching for Trump.
No, there was
no group saying Trump. None of that happened.
Nothing like that.
And I think he was shocked.
A lot of Trump supporters.
I think he was upset it didn't happen, and that's why he called the GOP in. He's mad that they're not all, we're standing by the president's side. So yes, there will be divide because of Donald Trump. Ooh, but there will be some more military action and or kind of, you know, fighting, but the peace will reign. Peace will reign.
No.
Communication will come, and we will be whole again. They're toasting the cups.
So
coming out of from the demon. He's not a healthy man. He doesn't think right. He's not somebody
so preoccupied with his own way of thinking, and he's losing his logic mind.
He is. And you know, Violetta, honestly, even based on the people I know that know him, he wasn't somebody you could hang with or feel like he was a good friend. It was always about him, you know.
He never was a good to anyone.
No.
His wives, his children, he is segregating one this way, one, you know, so it is not that he's even equal with the children.
Right. Now, let me ask you a question. Everybody's wanting to know what you think about Amy.
Klobuchar.
Yeah, Klobuchar.
It's like a tooth who has the filling coming out was plugged, and then the filling from the tooth is coming out, and it's opening, it's painful. She will have to pay some price for those decisions that were, she was not there, she said, when he was acquitted. She was already a few months in Senate.
Oh, but what, are they blaming her?
They are blaming her. Yes, they
Oh.
do. They think it was because she was a top judge over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she went to Senate, and they thought that it's her fault. So that tooth has to be fixed. If it will be crowned, I'm not a dentist, I don't know enough. If she will be chosen as vice president for Biden, that tooth is still very weak, very rotten.
I don't feel it, yeah.
So I don't think she will be able, and please count to 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yes. No, he will go with someone that people will love. Everyone. She has to bring the love to the whole country. Someone who is very humble.
Wow.
Someone who is not confrontational as Klobuchar would be.
As Amy would be.
But someone who knows the law. Who is,
listen, this brings up a subject, if you don't mind me real quick.
No.
What about that Val? They're talking to her now. The one who was in the impeachment trials, that woman who used to be the chief of police?
Yes, I was actually yesterday interested in her. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It looks like I see a head of the horse. The horse is brown, the nose is white. Why? What is about the horse? It's reliable. Horses are very reliable, very friendly towards people, best friends, dogs and horses.
And gets along good with people.
Yeah, you can ride on it. It has to have someone who is mixture, I think, black and white, brown and white.
Oh.
Because the horse is white here at the front and the cheeks is a brown.
Wow. Wow.
We, again, the same card, I was doing reading and I said she was able to put people in the jail. So she is a lawyer, star, absolutely a star. And people will be gathering fanatic about her.
Oh, sorry. Jack.
That's okay.
So listen, you know, it could be Camilla.
Wonderful.
Camilla can put people in jail, and the Val, the one we just talked about.
So who knows? And it is that she will be white and brown equally for people in her mind, in her head, because it was the horse head. I didn't understand, you know, when I have vision, I don't really plan what I will see. Right. I don't think she is white, she has any white in her, but maybe there is something.
Could be.
You know, and that will be a nice accent to her. Like Obama was, his mother was white.
His mother was white, yeah. Yeah, I really like Stacey Abrams, but I don't know. They're saying she doesn't have enough experience, and I don't think she's an attorney.
And I don't think she is that very strong. People will love her. But if Biden will get, I have the question for you, actually.
Okay, and real quick, I think Amy will be given a real good place in Washington. She'll move up in Washington.
Okay, 1 second. What was that? This one?
Okay, what's the question, girlfriend?
It is about Biden. Do you think that Biden can be replaced before the election?
No.
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 But if he will be sick.
I saw him taking the oath.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I literally saw him and another friend. I hear from people, I don't know if people tell you their dreams, and this one guy, my friend Dan, his mother's really connected, and she literally saw him standing there taking the oath months ago.
Okay, I will take your word for it. Hunter Biden is on hot seat at the Senate now coming. They will be interrogating him. What do you think will come out of it? And is Joe Biden
Wait a second. When is this going to occur?
Soon. I know that they have
But does he have to show up?
He has to show up for the Senate, yes.
Yeah, but everybody that they call for on Trump's side to show up doesn't show up. So yeah, Hunter Biden has to show. Let me see if he even shows up.
Okay.
Because you just got to stretch it till November, and it's over. Will Hunter Biden show up before the Senate? Because they've been talking about it for some time.
Yeah, and I think Fox was saying that he is cold.
What, Trump was saying this?
No, Fox.
Oh.
Sometimes I'm watching them because I like to have different point of view.
Right, exactly.
Not that I like them, but.
Will Hunter Biden actually show up before? Because I see his father saying no.
Do we have time? How much longer?
Something's going to be brought up that if Trump thinks that this is good for America, then let's bring his children in and talk to them. Something's going to happen like it's a seesaw. And I see, oh, okay, well, you want him to talk? Then let's do this. Let's talk to so-and-so. Let's talk to Junior because of his affiliation, or Rudy. They're going to ask to bring in people. I don't see this working out. Actually, Hunter Biden is like celebrating. So if they're going to try this, but it's like they can delay it. They're delaying it. And here's his father. Mm-hmm. His father's standing right there saying, no, to hell with you guys. They're going to make it look like it's bad. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? We're 2 months away from the elections and you're going to try to cause this chaos? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Oh, the Fox News would love it, but again, Trump's the one that set up this precedent because he always said, no, neener. And guess what? Biden says no.
Definitely. We have a circus already.
Yeah, I do think Hunter Biden made some money working where he worked, but it was nothing real underhanded.
Well, our Polish president, when he retired, he was working for that company too. Okay. Not that his hands were very clean. No.
Okay.
I can't say that.
So do we have time for another question?
Yes, Tracy is telling me yes.
Okay. This is a very good question. Is there going to be kind of a higher amount of people living, homeless people, due to this recession that we're coming into? Is homelessness going to be even greater problem?
Please count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
I see a Statue of Liberty, and across there is a little island and people are even sitting there. Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
I see that. So I see more people actually being affected, but that's a symbol of America, which is a good symbol.
Yes.
Most people are coming and they have seen the Statue of Liberty, and it was symbol of freedom for them and starting a new life. So eventually I think they will be able to, there will be homeless people, they will be living, but they will reunite them with families, they will try to help them.
Good.
We will learn so many, more spirituality will come out of
right.
it. So people will try to help each other to take care.
I feel that. And you know, Biden is going to do kind of the New Deal, sort of the the Roosevelt energy of training people, getting, working on infrastructure, giving people jobs, maybe even building housing to where people can afford to live in it.
Yeah. Okay. And you said something about
Uh-oh, I
Giuliani.
lost your sound.
Oh, you lost me?
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
Okay, I can hear you, but
Okay.
who knows? You said something about Giuliani. I heard him at the second day when there was demonstrations, and he was on the Fox, and he was, oh, if it will be me in New York, that will never happen. I will hold them. So I think he is the one who is telling Trump,
oh yeah,
the muzzle on everyone. And what do you think about how that will turn out for Giuliani? Because
Giuliani's going down, my friend. He released all this stuff, and Trump, when you can tell when Trump's lying, because he'll say, well, I'm not, look, apparently Giuliani, he knows what Giuliani got. And I've had him release it to Barr. And Barr is dealing with, but most of it was crap. Most of it was from a nobody, a thief. And so it's like, it's a shame, because Giuliani at the time with 9/11 was a hero. A hero no more. He will go down in flames. I even see lawsuits and jail time.
And hopefully that will happen to him. He will be claiming that there is some loose over there.
It's like they bring up this Biden thing and they try to make it, Fox News really pushes it.
They do. But
and then when we said this president is corrupt, they're like, these people don't know what they're talking about. Don't worry, we're going to separate and then we're going to come together.
Okay, and I think Trump is going to run away. So that's my vision. I don't know before or after, but I know he is going to hide.
He's like, screw you guys, and he takes off.
Yeah, and he will leave Melania with her parents.
Or even leave Pence to run things, because he will not be there when the new president comes in. There will be no change in the guard. I don't think
he will wait for that moment to give someone a pleasure of taking office from him.
Right.
He will be running before the new president will take over, so he wouldn't have handcuffs on his hands.
Okay, too bad he just couldn't have got out of his own way, because, he could have done something, but instead he had to be mean and cruel and fire everybody.
And lying and lying and lying and promising, never keeping his promises. I can't believe that people will choose someone as a role model for the children's.
I wanted to tell you, they're showing huge crowds in Finland. Finland is on the streets marching for the United States.
All over Europe, in Germany, in London, there was huge demonstration by the embassy. Yes.
Yes.
And in Canada, we have a few days on a road. And
but they didn't break and destroy things, correct?
Yes, they did. The first day they were nice, and the second day they were destroying. Toronto got hit eventually. So mothers, make sure you are teaching your kids not to steal.
Don't destroy things.
Grandmothers, tell your kids how bad it is to take possession of someone else's. It's not healthy. It's not good for the country.
No. And it's bad enough we're trying to overcome the virus, and now this.
We have to stop.
Okay.
I love to chat with you, and I didn't ask you about the virus, but we have to.
We have to go.
For another time. Take care of yourself, and thank you so much for being a guest.
Thank you, my friend. It's always a joy.
Please like, subscribe, and give us a comment. Thank you.
And be sure to tell Trudeau I says hey.
Thank you.